I react very emotionally to space, I would say. And especially spaces that have been designed to kind of provoke a strong reaction, like, for instance, a church or a department store. We live in a world where literally every space, every surface, every material, every object has been designed with a strategy in mind. I'm quite interested in the way that physical infrastructure determines social infrastructure, the way in which they determine our movements through the city and our actions and all the sort of rituals we form around that. I kind of feel quite overwhelmed by it, I suppose, and in order to regain a certain running room for myself, that's kind of the area that I work with. I've been nominated for a show called Infrastruktur. The show consists out of two bodies of work, one of which are a series of untitled chairs. And the idea behind it was that I wanted to, that sort of very fleeting, very temporary observation that you can make in a cafe or a restaurant where somebody puts their jacket on the back of their chair in order to claim that little bit of public space, to kind of privatize a little area for themselves. I wanted to take that temporary status of this object and make it permanent, so that the chair and the jacket were undetachable. I bought these jackets second-hand and then put in a new lining, as you can see here, and put then in like effectively a third lining which hides the backrest. I'm quite interested in how we associate and sort of interact with objects and how a small shift in either direction affects the status of an object. The other body of work is a series of ceramics called sequins, which take another temporary observation of public space as a sort of starting point, namely the tear-off notices that you would find in cafes or on tree that sell a sofa or look for missing cats. There are sort of, I don't know, kind of old-fashioned methods of exchange and economy. I wanted to make those heavy and three-dimensional and at the same time empty of content, basically only visible as a structure, as a sequence of either stripes or not stripes. I'm quite interested in that, in that sort of private space versus public space, where a pedestrian turns into a consumer. In this sort of state of late capitalism is something that we're faced with on a daily basis. There is no public space anymore.